Bergen County Academies exam prep. Number of factors question. This is an example of number of factors question. How many positive factors, including 1 itself, does 120 have? There are two methods you can solve, and the first one is method 1. Step 1. List factors starting 1. So you write down 1, and then step 2, 120 divided by the factor you just listed. In this case, 120 divided by 1. 120. And then continue listing up the factors. So next one is a 2. Then 120 divided by 2 equals 60. And since there is no factors between 1 and 2, there are no other factors between 60 and 120. So it means that all you have to do is list factors between 3 and 59. So next one is 3. 120 divided by 3 equals 40. Next one is 4. 120 divided by 4 equals 30. Next one is 5. 120 divided by 5 equals 24. Next one is 6. 120 divided by 6 equals 20. Next one is 8. 120 divided by 8 equals 15. And the next one, 9 is not the one, so next one is 10. 120 divided by 10 equals 12. And then 11 is not a factor. It means that you completed the list. And then you count those factors. The answer is 16 factors. Method 2. Identify prime factors by using upside down cake method. So 120 can be divided by 2, and 120 divided by 2 equals 60. And 60 divided by 2 equals 30. 30 divided by 2 equals 15. 15 divided by 3 equals 5. So you can express 120 as 2 times 2 times 2 times 3 times 5. And then factors are either these prime numbers or products of these prime numbers. So you can either use 1 prime factor or 2 prime factors or 3 prime factors or 4 prime factors or 5 prime factors. If you use 1 prime factors, the options are 1 or 2 or 3 or 5. 1 is not listed in that equation. However, the question specifically said we need to include 1, so that's why I add 1 as factors. And then using 2 prime factors, so 2 times 2 equals 1 combination, and 2 times 3, 2 times 5, 3 times 5. And if we use 3 prime factors, 2 times 2 times 2, or 2 times 2 times 3, or 2 times 2 times 5, or 2 times 3 times 5. And use 4 factors, 2 times 2 times 2 times 3, 2 times 2 times 2 times 5, or 2 times 2 times 3 times 5. And if we use 5 prime factors, it's 2 times 2 times 2 times 3 times 5. And you completed the list, and the answer is 16 factors. 2 advice on this step is, first one is no need to calculate these products. For example, 2 times 2 times equal 4, or 2 times 2 times 2 equal 8. You don't need to calculate those products, because all you have to do is identify how many factors you have. You don't have to identify all the factors, so that's why you don't need to calculate these products. And advice 2 is check the pair of products in the end, so that you don't make any to make sure that you don't make any mistake. So let's do that. So the pair is 1 times what is 2 times 2 times 2 times 3 times 5. That is 2 times 2 times 2 times 3 times 5 is the one. So we need to find a pair of whose products is 120. And the next one is a 2. And 2 times 2 times 2 times 3 times 5 is equal 120. And 3 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 5 equal 120. And 5 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 3 equal 120. And the next one is 2 times 2. 2 times 2 times 2 times 3 times 5 equal 120. 2 times 3 times 2 times 2 times 5 equal 120. 2 times 5 times 2 times 2 times 3 equals 120. 3 times 5 times 2 times 2 times 2 equal 120. So you completed the circle and then there's nothing left. So that's why you now understood that you completed the list. The list is complete and comprehensive. So the answer is you just need to count the number of circles, and the answer is 16.